All right, good morning. This video is brought to you in part by not having enough time in the day. We are on our way to the hospital right now and had a really good call this morning with Dr. Lipsky. So yesterday, he was supposed to be dropped on his oxygen to half a liter, and somehow he was dropped to 0 yesterday and actually did pretty well for about 12 hours on no oxygen, which is kind of a good sign. Kelly caught it last night when she came in and bumped him back up to the half liter mark, but he did really well with not having any oxygen, breathing on his own breathing room air. Dr. Lipsky does think that he'll still need to come home on oxygen. Currently they've switched him from this little thing that sits by his bed to now just the oxygen coming out of the wall, and they can dial in the numbers a little bit tighter, or the weaning a little bit tighter. So they've weaned him down from a half a liter to 0.2 liters, and that's the oxygen that he would be on when he came home, like if he was sent home with oxygen. So, but she's thinking that he's still definitely going to need it, but he'll be on it for maybe a month. I mean, we're talking 3 to 6 weeks, give or take, before he can be off of the oxygen at home. So pending results from the MRI and the ultrasound from this week, we're still looking at an approximate date of him coming home around like the 1st of October. Now, if the results show something that is going to require surgery or anything else, well then obviously that date is out the window, and we will plan accordingly. Now what sucks is that if he does have to have surgery for anything, mainly it's his brain, right? If he does have to have surgery, it's a step back, right? So we have to be re-intubated and then wean him off of all of that respiratory support. It would happen quicker, but it's pretty much the same process that has been a slow go for us this entire time. No matter what direction this thing goes, we're gonna take it in stride. His feeds are doing really well. He's been upgraded to feeding on cue. So he will be getting a bottle at every feed because he's done so well over the last few days. We started off with a bottle per shift, so per 12-hour shift, and then one every other feed. The garbage feed for one feed, and then the next feed would be bottle, and then the garbage, blah, blah, blah. Now he's been upgraded to feeding on cue, so once he starts cueing, then they'll just give him a bottle right there on the spot, which is pretty cool because he's downing that milk. Monica fed him the other day and he killed an entire bottle in like 10 minutes. That's 1 ounce, so, and that's huge for him. He got taken off his thyroid medication today, so all of his hormones are looking good there. Everything's leveled out. 1 or 2 more days for antibiotics. It's supposed to be the 22nd, and then once he's off the antibiotics, we can get rid of that PICC line, which means a couple of things. Number 1, he can wear leg warmers on both legs. Number 2, he can take a bath being fully submerged. That PICC line in his leg, can't do it, you gotta wash around it. He can wear pajamas now, so he can wear footsies. He's doing well. I hated footsies as a kid. His head still looks good. Brad came to check him yesterday. Now, he was a little irritated yesterday, so it felt full, but then when he calmed down, he was fine. Everything went back down to normal, and she's still not concerned. So it's been over 2 weeks, probably going on, what, 3 weeks now, that he's not had to have a tap, which is really good. He's off Prolacta, so he's on NeoSure now, and they're fortifying mom's milk with the NeoSure. He'll be coming home with that, so just getting him ready for it. So his growth curve is still going. He's on his own curve, but it's curving. So that's doing well. He's well over 4 pounds now, which is awesome. He's got a little security anklet now, so nobody can steal him from the hospital because he meets the weight requirements. I think it was 4 pounds, right?
Yeah.
4 pounds or 2 kilos, one of the two. So he's just shy of 2 kilos. Yeah, yesterday was interesting because we gave him a bath. Mom and I gave him a bath. We were supervised, but we handled it. Got him cleaned up in about 7 minutes. But he got a little bit cold. At least that's what the thermometers were telling us. And so you can't feed him until he's at least, or give him medicine, do anything until he's 97.2 degrees at least. The other day, I couldn't feed him at all, and we tried warming him up for an hour yesterday, and nothing was working. Hot packs, all that. And I mean, he was warming up a little bit with those packs, but then after that, we came back last night again, and he was still cold, and then we swapped out the thermometer, and he was actually hot. So I think the thermometer was bad. So I didn't get to feed him yesterday. I've still yet to get to feed him. So any pictures you've seen with me holding a bottle to his mouth, it's just me holding a bottle to his mouth.
He puts it in his mouth.
Yeah.
He plays with it.
Yeah, but he doesn't, you know.
Take the whole bottle.
He's not grubbing. He feeds with everybody else but me. It's rough. He's still cute as heck. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Thank you for keeping us in your prayers as always, and we will talk to you soon.